Hey guys, how's it going? It's the Beast is Loose, and I'm back with a quick video. I didn't do a CSGO betting video last night because it was late and I wanted to go to bed, so this is a quick one in the morning. We're going to go through these fairly quickly, but I'll still try to give you my best analysis. We have quite a bit of games today to get through, so we're going to start with the two Staff Cup games. We have Faces Staff versus XPC Staff. Unless you kind of research into the both Staff Cup games, I don't think you should really bet on them because it's really unpredictable. Like, none of these staff are well known or anything, so go ahead, you can bet on those either way you like. Personally, I would make bets on Face It and Fragbite, but that's just my opinion. They're best of ones also, so it could go either way. We're going to go ahead and go to Envious versus G2. These odds aren't even very good, so I would say inventory clearing on G2 or high on Envious. Pitter versus G-Play. I'm going to say it's a best of one, so it could go either way. This is a 50-50. Personally, I would be betting on Pitter on this one. We have APM, TSM versus Dignitas, and I'm gonna say TSM is gonna take this one. Also, it's a best of three, so TSM will definitely take this one. We're going to have a RGN match, G-Play versus Penta. I'm gonna say Penta is gonna take this one because it's a best of one, and Penta have been pretty good in their best of ones lately, and it sounds weird to say, but they've been a lot better at their best of ones than some of the other tier 2 and tier 3 teams. Next we have Mouse versus G2, and Mouse played yesterday and I bet on them and they won in their best of 3 match, so I'm going to pick Mouse again to win versus G2. We have, Kick versus G2, and I don't know much about Alien Tech, which used to be Alien Tech, which is now Kick. So I'm gonna say research into this game if you want to bet on it. If I was gonna bet on it, I would personally do inventory clearing on Kick, just because I guess they changed names and maybe they have a couple new players, and their inventory clearing bet may work because it's a fresh team, just like how Jake Boubet did yesterday. New team. So next we have Navi versus Inshock. Don't even bet on this unless you're doing inventory clearing on Inshock. It's a best of 3. Navi will definitely win this one. We have NR versus TA, and this could actually be one of the better matches for today at the Fragbite League series. And I'm going to say, let's close that. I'm going to say we're going to go ahead and bet on medium on TA or low on NR. This is best of 3. You're guaranteed to win or lose. So do what you want. I would personally go medium in on TA. Next we have Property versus New Kick, and I'm going to say Property has been looking better lately and more consistent, so I'm going to go for Property, even if Kick might be the new team. If Kick does really well up here, then I would say go ahead and bet down here on Kick. You could also do inventory clearing to low on Kick here without even watching their first game, because like I said, they're a new team and they're unpredictable. Next we have Dignitas versus G2, and I think that G2 is playing a lot of matches today, so if G2 is looking good up here and beat Mouse, and if G2 beats this new Kick team, I would say I think they can beat Dignitas, and going into our next game they can beat Property too. This is a best of 1. This is a best of 3. It could go either way. Dignitas, if they look really horrible against TSM, then they're probably going to lose to G2. So keep that in mind. property versus G2. Rule number 12. I'm going to say that this is actually a 50-50. It's a best of one, so it could go either way. I would personally bet low on property on this one. Next we have Space Soldiers versus LDLC White. It's a best of one. I'm going to also say this is a 50-50 in reality. And I'm going to bet on, I would personally bet on LDLC White on this one. Next we have one of the best two matches of the day. TSM versus Fnatic. Watch, if you're going to bet on TSM versus Fnatic, watch TSM play against Dignitas. Watch TSM play against Dignitas. And if they're not good, bet Fnatic all the way, because Fnatic can definitely close it out. If TSM look great against Dignitas, then I would say bet low on TSM. Next we have NiP versus VP. And last time I bet a good VP match is VP versus Envious, and I bet VP and actually won quite a bit of money from that. So I don't know, VP has been pretty good lately, and none of their past matches are on here, but VP has been looking better, and NiP has been looking okay, but NiP hasn't been playing as many competitive matches in the past couple weeks as as VP has. So they could be practicing quite a bit. If they play on Train, then VP will take it, because VP have been looking great on Train lately. But we don't know how that's going to go. Personally, I would believe in VP, and I would bet low to medium on VP. It's a best of two, so anything could happen. You might just get your skins back. But the ESL match versus Fnatic and TSM, you will definitely win or lose. That makes this game even more of a toss-up. Next we have Property versus G2. Excuse me. We have Property versus G2. And it's the same match as up here. Rule number 12. Yeah, so like I said earlier about this match. Then we have Penta versus Copenhagen Wolves, and I would say watch how Penta plays up here, and if they're playing pretty good, then go ahead and bet them against Copenhagen Wolves. Sorry for this quick episode here, guys. There's a lot of matches, and I tried to do them really quick. I hope you guys win some money today. If you do, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to stay